Hi everyone, I'm Donna Norris, Soul Level Intuitive. Thank you for visiting my channel. I want to talk today a little bit about honoring those we've lost, especially our animals. I know some of us have lost beloved pets this year, animals that we've cared for, cared about. And it's just like with people, there's a real sadness and a little bit of a disconnect when you go through your first set of holidays, without your pet, without your animal. And so the other day, I was talking to some other friends who also do this work and other intuitives, and we were just talking about the various ways that we help keep their memory alive or that we help bring them in and honor them during this first set of holidays that we are not having them physically present with us anymore. So I wanted to just kind of share some of those ideas with you in case that's the situation, or in case there's a loved one in spirit, a pet loved one that you'd like to bring back and especially honor. One cool idea is to put photos of them in every room in the house, and just doesn't have to be, anything huge, but just print it out and tack it up for a little bit and just bring your home a smile. Remember them, all the different things you could probably post 1,000 pictures if you're like me. I think I have more pictures of animals than I do people in my phone. But so just bring those pictures out and remind yourself of all the different things that you loved about them. And you could also write letters to them. Some people who are really into writing, will write letters that tell their story and talk about all the ways that they felt blessed by their animal, and talk about, how you've grown from the soul lessons that your animals have imparted to you, and what you really appreciate with them, about them. One of the things that I like to do is whenever an animal crosses over, I have them cremated, and then I keep their urn, their cremains in an urn or in a special, I've gotten carved wooden boxes before. They're just really pretty. And I use them in the living room so that they remind me, that they're still with me in spirit, right? And I had at one point a collection. I lived in the same house for many years and had a collection of them. And so what happened was, when I got ready to move to Florida a couple of years ago, my daughter and I had a memorial ceremony for them. We took all the cremains down to the water. My house was on the water, and so we went down to the water there and at the foot of the front yard, and we said special things about them. We said a prayer of blessing for each and every one of them, but we talked about favorite memories with each one as we emptied the cremains and sprinkled the cremains into the water for them. That was a really beautiful time, and enabled me to feel like I was leaving their spirit in the place where I knew them in life. So another thing that you can do, and I've done this as well, is that I had paintings done from photos. There are lots of people that do that. You can find them on Etsy. You can find them certainly online. I happen to know an artist in Galveston who's really good, kind of an impressionist type artist, and I may just have to pull those out again and hang them on the wall here because I've still got them, and they're a beautiful way to remember my special ones. Everybody, I think a lot of us have the paw print, in the plaster. Those are great reminders, and they're wonderful to keep in a windowsill or on your dressing table just to remind you of them. And for one, I've done like a screensaver on my phone. Whoops, there he is. That's Lucky. And then you can also see him. I even did him on my wallpaper. That's Lucky Dog. He's been gone about 6 years now, but he's still close to me, and I feel his presence. And he's also my helper animal. Whenever I do animal communication readings, he's right here on my shoulder. Sometimes we'll have an animal come into a reading, a private reading, and they're a little reticent, they're a little shy or unsure about the energy, and Lucky's energy is right there to help them feel more comfortable. Your energy's right there too. That usually works, but every now and then we'll have one that's shy, and Lucky doesn't ever fail to get them to talk more and come out and come forward with some beautiful messages in the private readings. So I love that, and it keeps Lucky close to my heart all the time. So I'm just going to look at a couple of notes here to see what else we have. Oh, this is a good one. You can help another dog directly or indirectly by sponsoring one in a rescue or sponsoring medicine if there's one special needs in a rescue that needs, some extra help and attention that's not in the rescue's budget. You can do that in their honor. It's a beautiful way to honor that love legacy that the animals bring to us. That's a big part of why they're here. They already know all about unconditionally loving. They are that way just innately, and we're here to learn to be that way. So, I feel like their mere presence is a reminder, right, of that. But that's a good way that you can, until your heart is ready to let another animal into your life, you can still do something to honor that love legacy that you have with your lost pet. I think that's about it, though. I'm sure there are lots more. If you'd like to share how you honor your lost pets, please put it down in the comments. I know there are a lot of people with hurting hearts this season, and you never know. You might be able to help someone by sharing these ways or sharing this video or sharing in the comments any ways that you have kept the memory and the love relationship alive with your beloved animal. So I thank you for listening. If you like what you've heard, please consider hitting like, hit subscribe, and hit the bell button so that you can be notified of any future videos and all the future videos that I have coming out. And with that, I will say bye for now, and thank you so much.